Good morning, good morning, good morning, rich rising, rich rising. Today I will be talking about Mama Djombo. She is the goddess of shine. We got into it a little bit um, yesterday on my podcast. So this will be a full reading on Mama Djombo. We'll also be going over three other goddesses. So let's just get into it. If you have not, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you are catching this on the replay, comment replay. Be sure to follow me on all platforms. The information will be provided in the description. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free. Again, the information will be down below. You can send a CA Cash App to goddesstelly. Be sure you guys are following me on Bigo. It's goddesstelly underscore. I do have a podcast that I have rebooted called the Cracked Open Podcast. We are moving along and we're just going with the flow. You feel me? Um, so let's just get into it. All right, all right. I hope everybody is having a great day. It is April the 30th. This is the last day of April. Tomorrow is May 1st. So, the message is try to shift for today. Try to shift your perspective until you can look at yourself from God's viewpoint. Okay, that is the message on the April 30th calendar. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome to the Cracked Open Podcast. We are streaming on two platforms right now. Currently, I'm live on YouTube. If you're catching this on the podcast, be sure to head over to my YouTube channel, Telly's Corner. Meet me there. Let's get into God is Mama Djombo. Again, I did about a 4 minute clip on Mama Djombo. So let's dig a little deeper. Um, Mama Djombo is the goddess of shine. Her affirmation is, I am ready to be seen and heard. So Mama Djombo's message, you were born to shine. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. You will not be silenced. Be seen, be heard, be a movement. Mama Djombo's story. Great goddess Mama Djombo, keeper of mysteries. We see you, we say your name. Speak her name. Mama Djombo was a goddess who shines and expresses herself through lush green forests. She also protects her devotees through new cycles and transitions in Ghanaian. Mama Djombo's daughters rock. Okay, the women in her culture don't just own their homes, they often built them from scratch. You feel me? They are also in charge of relationships with spirits. In this culture, women choose their husbands and decide when they want a divorce. If they think a man will be a great husband, they leave a plate of food by his door to indicate their interest. If the name Mama Djombo sounds familiar, it may be because we all know the phrase mumbo jumbo. If someone is speaking mumbo jumbo in American vernacular, it means that they are speaking gibberish. The colonizers most likely bastardized Mama Djombo into mumbo jumbo. Check out this incredibly disrespectful entry that was in the Oxford English Dictionary well into the 1960s for mumbo jumbo. Name of a grotesque idol said to have been worshipped by some tribes. In its figurative sense, mumbo jumbo is an object of senseless or meaningless ritual. Or a meaningless ritual. Wow. Wow. Nonetheless, still she shines. Mama Djombo continues to be celebrated during the War of Independence. Freedom fighters in her country petitioned for her their safe homecoming. The Guyana Basu band Super Mambo Djombo, founded in the 60s, chose their name to honor the goddess. Mama Jumbo is also used as the name of Mandinka mass dancers who took part in the religious ceremonies. The Mandinka live mostly in the Gambia, Senegal, Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. Now, Mama the Jumbo's energy is about using shine to protect and be in service to nature. The traditional priestess of Guyana Island have had to rise up as people convert from the traditional spiritual beliefs the environment is in danger. The plants and the trees are being forgotten. In Sierra Leone, it is tradition to ask someone, "How's the body?" when greeting them. The response is, "I tell God, thank you. Your body and the forest are gifts." 444, I see you. So let's talk shine. What does it mean to you to dare to rise and shine? Question. It starts with the courage to be seen and heard. This section was originally called Fame, but I didn't want you to get the wrong idea. Being comfortable with shining, getting attention as a result of claiming your voice is not being famous for the sake of being famous. When I talk about getting comfortable with our shine, people think I'm talking about Beyonce shine or fame. That's cool too, but that's not what I mean. We are talking about feeling at home enough in your skin to be seen. So many of you have told me you believe you need to stay in the background or be invisible so others can shine. We are talking about daring to shine as brightly as you can at home. As brightly as you can at home, at work, in your community. Again, it starts with daring to be seen and daring to be heard. When you speak your truth, eventually at least one person will bear witness to your splendor. Your message will shine brightly for that person. They may tell a couple of other people. Then your message will shine brightly for those people. The community that witnesses your shine may be in your own household, center of worship, or friend group. Or maybe you are on global stages. This calling mandates you to rise. This calling mandates you to raise the ceiling on how much criticism and applause you can stand and how worthy and deserving you think you are of the spotlight. Know that your voice matters. As we have been talking about repeatedly throughout the Voice Energy channel, this will require you becoming comfortable with making yourself and others uncomfortable. Shine also means becoming comfortable with praise while no longer seeking external validation. If you believe them when they say you're the best, you will also have to believe them when they say you're the worst. Hmm. It is the fear of shining brightly that keeps so many of us in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. You feel uncomfortable with praise and recognition while simultaneously craving it. We are love starved for our own voices. Your story matters, and there is someone who needs to hear it. As someone with anxiety, it was not easy for me initially to become comfortable being seen and heard. It was a mixture. Like, I have important things that I felt called to share, sacred medicine I was born to put into the world. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment. If everyone likes you, you are not being your authentic self. I'm not for everyone. I had to let my message and my love for you, my goddess sister, I'm being called to share with you, be greater than my fears. So, I issue some challenge to you. If you have something to say, everything starts with the courage to shine, the courage to be seen. This means daring to let your walls down. Imagine showing up for this life every day as you. Just imagine. What would people see? Question. What would people see? What would we hear? How would you express yourself? What would it feel like to be so vulnerable and be you anyway? Tell your story, speak your truth, be seen, and be heard. So, those of you that are partaking in this goddess journey with me, those who decided to join our sister circle, I want you to write in your goddess soul book, the sky is my limit. I am willing to embrace change with open arms. I am limitless. I am limitless. So, if you resonated with Goddess Mama Djombo, here's how you can honor her. When you honor Goddess Mama Djombo, you honor the part of you that is ready to shine. You may choose to honor this energy inside yourself or invoke her energy according to your own tradition. To honor the goddess in you, what do you really think about yourself? Question. Thoughts become beliefs and experiences. You are magnificent, and no one can hide your shine but you. As they say in Ghania Basu, no fist is big enough to hide the sky. Although Mama the Jumbo was dismissed as mumbo jumbo in the United States, thankfully, through oral tradition, we are able to continue to learn about her. Lies could not hide her shine or yours. Her symbols are trees. Her colors are green and brown. Her special times to celebrate her is on September the 24th, her country's Independence Day. Her music is Super Mama Jumbo is the name of a conscious music group formed in the 1960s in Guinea-Bissau. They choose their name because their soldiers sought Mama Djombo's protection during their war of independence for freedom from Portuguese rule. With singer goddess Dulce Neves at the helm, they were the voice of the uprising. Rock out to any of their high vibe melodic harmonies, such as their song Fabe Gune or Casabe Africa. And we'll be playing that not on here because I don't want to be copyrighted, but we're going to look into that song. And if you are interested in those names again, comment down below. I'll try my best to remember to put it in the description. Again, if you are just getting into the room, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, if you are catching this on the replay, be sure to comment replay down below. Her suggested offerings, if you wanted to offer Goddess Mama Djombo, her offerings are leaves, plants, earth, rocks, and anything you'll find in the forest. She also has a traditional shine ritual called the Oriki Praise Poetry. Oriki is traditional Yoruba praise poetry that can easily be viewed as a precursor for dancehall and reggae toasting, spoken word poetry, and hip hop. Praise poems are called Izi Bongo by the Zulu. Deities and VIPs have praise poems made about them, and because the traditions revere nature, so do animals and plants. These fluid poems are handed down, invented, and added to as the need arises. So you can add to this poem, 1414, I see you. For families that follow the tradition, each person in Yoruba culture also has a set of praise names. Your name blesses you with your spiritual essence. As it says in a poet's glossary under the entry for the term Oriki. That's Oriki. Write it down, look it up. I will be doing the same. Call people by their name Orikis and you inspire them. Praise poets themselves traditionally hold positions of high esteem. They had political sway and community influence. I see this handed down with the importance of recitation in so many of our cultures. My mom can still recite extended sonnets, monologues, and poems she learned in grade school. Here is a well-known Oreki for Oshun. And we talked about Oshun a few episodes ago. If it's not on the podcast, it's definitely over on my YouTube. So be sure to subscribe and you'll see more about Goddess Oshun. And you can find it in the Yoruba at woman infest what is this? Womanfesting.com. So the poem goes exist, always, mother. Exist, always in our tradition. The spirit of the river, turtle drummer, open the path of attraction, mother of salutations. Cleansing spirit, clean the inside and out. The maker of brass who does not pollute the water. We are entitled to wear the crown that awakens all pleasure. We are entitled to wear the crown that awakens all pleasure. The spirit of the earth that wanders freely. Asheo. Praise to the goddess of mystery, spirit that cleans me inside out. Praise to the goddess of the river, spirit that cleans me inside out. Praise to the goddess of seduction, spirit that cleans me inside out. Mother of the mirror, mother of dance, mother of abundance, we sing your praise. Asai O. So Reikis are used as prayers, incantations, songs, theatrical performance pieces, meditations, and of course, just poems. The longer version even includes the line, one who has large, robust breasts. Yes, come through, bodacious and divine feminine. Shine. Don't be afraid of your body. Don't be afraid of your butt. Don't be afraid of you. Shine that motherfucker. Shine, 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 shine. All I'm thinking of the TV show back in the day. Amen. Turn on the light of paradise. Shine on me, 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 shine on me. Shout out to Sherman Hemsley. Rest in peace. So there's also, and I'm sorry, I didn't mention, I am reading from the African Goddess Initiation book by Abiola Abrams. In this book are sacred rituals for self love, prosperity, and joy. So that's what I'm reading from. Um, she also has a Your Shine ritual, goddess self praise poem. Um, the ritual intention is to write a praise poem for yourself and salute your inner goddess. Salute your inner G. You know, the inner goddess or the inner God in you. So, what you will need for this is writing utensils, a journal, and your goddess soul book. That's it. That's it. All right. Give me one moment. I'm going to do. I'm still here. I'm still here. And still I rise. And still I shine. And still I'm here. Mother of the mirror, mother of dance, mother of abundance, we sing your praise. Let me just reset a minute. All right. So if you're going to partake in your shine ritual, the goddess self praise poem, what to do? Prepare your space. You can either do this assignment directly in your goddess soul book or copy your finished praise poem into your soul book. So what you're going to do is you're going to write, I'm sorry, you're going to answer these questions, okay? What are the 10 most wonderful things about you? Compare yourself to something in nature. How would you describe it? What do you and your ancestors have in common? These are questions, so you may have to pause this, write them down. What do you and your ancestors have in common? How do you identify yourself? Compare yourself to a food. For example, salad as a biscuit. Compare yourself to an animal. For example, an intense as an owl. What is your favorite part of your body? What are you most proud of? Brag about your goddess superpowers. Describe yourself as an element, i.e., fire, water, earth, air. Describe yourself as an element. What do you and your favorite goddesses have in common? End with, I have something important to say. My voice matters. My story matters. Yes, this is your goddess praise poem. Record it on audio or video. Share it if you dare. 222, I see you. Share it if you dare. The bedtime ritual, read your Oriki to yourself in the mirror nightly before you go to bed. And that is it. So that is goddess Mama Djombo. Um, so replay this as much as you need to. I'm going to read her. Hold on. I'm just going to read really quick the. Is she 30? No, she's not 30. What is she? 32. I'm going to read again Mama Djombo's her guidance to you in case you missed it. You feel me? Again, you were born to shine. You were born to be seen. You were born to be heard. Be of movement. Be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. That is Mama Djombo's guidance to you. The embodiment of this card, daring to rise and shine, starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters and someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. This ain't Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, okay? This is not Honey, this ain't it. This ain't it. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection at the same time. You're going to get it anyway, so shine anyway, you feel me? There's no way to avoid rejection, criticism, or judgment because you are not for everybody. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. So again, Goddess declaration is I am ready to be seen and heard. All right, so I'm going to end it there because I have some work to do. I am not exempt from doing this poem. I think it would really serve me well and yourself. If you did resonate with this goddess, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you do want to be a part of the Goddess Initiation Soul Tribe, comment down below and I'll send you the link. It's not on YouTube. We're not on Discord. We are not on IG with this. We have our personal, private sister circle. Enter if you dare. Over there, you'll be able to also catch clips, pictures, replays, exercises. This is it's a lot, it's a movement. You feel me? Be a movement. Be heard, be seen. Do the thing it is that you do. You feel me? You feel me? So I'll go over the questions again. What are the 10 most wonderful things about you? That's one. Compare yourself to something in nature. How would you describe it? That's two. What do you and your ancestors have in common? That's three. How do you identify yourself? That's four. Compare yourself to a food, such as I'm solid as a biscuit. That's 5. Compare yourself to an animal, such as I am intense as an owl. That's 6. What is your favorite part of your body? That's 7. What are you most proud of? That's question number 8. Brag about your goddess superpowers. Ooh, that's number 9. Describe yourself as an element, such as I'm fiery, I'm watery, I'm earth, I'm wind. You know, what do you and your favorite goddesses have in common? And end it with I have something important to say. My voice matters, my story matters. Yes, this is your goddess praise poem. Record it on audio or video and share it if you dare. Guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? I'm going to share mines once I'm through. You feel me? You guys have a great day. I hope this helped somebody. If it didn't help all, I at least helped hope that it helped at least one. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.